Well, they probably don't need an excuse to pop the champagne corks, but the latest figures for the advertising industry show a solid turnaround after a worrying start to the year. The real standout, though, is digital advertising, which is in the middle of a boom, netting more than $1 billion in a single quarter for the first time. Rebecca Nash takes a look.
This is a digital billboard above Piccadilly Circus in London. It tells you the destination of that British Airways plane overhead and even the temperature in that city.
They were able to integrate with their flight patterns. So basically you had a young boy pointing to where the latest British Airways flight was, which I just thought was just a kind of a neat execution to using kind of what was normally a traditional medium but bring a digital element to it.
It's just one illustration of the rapid digital transformation of advertising.
I tend to liken the online advertising industry to a teenager who's now becoming an adult. We've grown really quickly in a very short period of time.
And it's certainly throwing its weight around. For the first time, it exceeded $1 billion in expenditure in the September quarter and is close to capturing 30% of the total advertising market.
This year, online ad expenditure revenue have surpassed free-to-air. In fact, all of television for the first time.
Standard Media Index captures booking data from about 70% of the market. Its year-on-year figures show while there's been reasonable growth in television and radio, print is continuing to shrink dramatically. In stark contrast, digital is skyrocketing.
We don't see it slowing down as there's been more technologies available and as our clients are seeing the return on investment. More and more attention is being focused on digital.
One of the campaigns to capture global attention and many awards was Melbourne's Metro Trains public safety campaign, which has its own website where you can download the song or even a game. And then there's the viral video.
Any mindset to master the most epic of splits.
Like this recent one done for Volvo Trucks by a small Swedish firm. Scott Heron says the industry is demanding far more of its creatives.
We're asking them not only to know a specific channel, but to know digital and all the different channels, even within digital. We're also asking for a different way of working, where we have creative people with technology people all sitting together to crack a brief right at the beginning.
IBA Australia is the peak trade association for online advertising. It says the challenge for digital advertisers is to quantify its impact.
How can we enable a media planner to be able to plan across all channels and do it with the right metrics?
Digital success means the traditional ad agencies can no longer ignore it and are integrating it into their structure.
There is a heavy focus in looking at the results across a campaign, across multiple platforms. It's no longer that time where, digital sat as a standalone.
I think some of it is client-driven, and again, our clients are demanding results, and digital offers up that accountability, and it's very results-driven.
Talking of driven, can we have another look at that truck ad?